Hey guys, welcome back. So I actually do a little bit of research when sometimes when I do nails and when I want to do nails. So I went up Googling trendy nails, and I had already filmed this video, just so you know, before I went searching. That's kind of cute. I like that. But I wanted to search what was trending in the nail community, and you know what I found a lot of? Sugar nails. I found a lot of sugar nails, and some of you had asked me over the last couple of weeks if I could do some sugar nails. And after seeing some of these photos on Google, I was like, heck yeah, we're gonna do some sugar nails. Remember the cow nails? I remember the cow nails. So, yeah, we're gonna get into that today. And let me tell you, Googling stuff, especially when it comes to trendy things, I was kind of shocked. Like, what the hell is that? I don't know. I don't know what you would, I don't know why. It just makes me cock my head to one side and go, really? So anyway, we're gonna do some sugar nails, and we're gonna play a little bit with my favorite dip powder ever of all time. It is the Pina Colada by Revel Nail. I'm gonna do peel off base coat just because I try to do this more often than not, only because I don't like soaking my nails off. I mean, not that it takes a while, it doesn't. It takes me like 5 minutes to soak off my nails. But, you know, it's very dehydrating, even when I put cuticle oil in there, or not cuticle oil, coconut oil and cat hairs. And I don't know, it can't be good for you, all that exposure to acetone, you know? So I try to not do that as often, and the peel off base coat has been like a lifesaver. It doesn't damage my nails, everything comes off all in one piece, and it's awesome, and I can keep them, which is super weird, I know. I got inspiration from Christine over at Simply Nailogical. I don't know if you guys watch her videos. I love her to death. She's freaking hilarious, and makes me feel like not so much of a mental case for wanting to keep some of the manis that I do. I'm starting a collection. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and let my peel off base coat dry, and we're gonna play with some sugar nails. And I just want to preface this whole thing by saying this set that I'm about to do is so damn cute, and it gives me total 90s vibes, like leopard and denim is what I keep thinking about. And I don't know if you guys have been out shopping recently, but I'm a big fan of Kohl's. I go to Kohl's all the time. I love that store for everything, and I was recently there, and it was literally like I had hopped in a time machine. I was wondering where my DeLorean went, because everything there was flat out of the 90s. It was great. I was so happy. I'm an 80s baby, so, you know, most of my teenage years were in the 90s, so I was so stoked to see some of the old styles coming back. I'm like, yes! So anyway, I know I yapped too much. I was originally going to do this mani with red. I was like, leopard and red kind of look kind of cool together, and I have this really neat glitter, this red glitter that I got from Cuccio that I've been dying to play with. But as you will see here shortly, the sugaring effect did not work out very well with the red, so I went and grabbed my Sparkle & Co. Blue black glitter stuff, and it worked out perfectly. You'll see the mess. That was my first attempt at doing a sugar nail with the Cuccio red powder. There was just too much white acrylic mixed in with the glitter and the pigment and stuff, and it didn't work well for sugaring. So can you do sugaring with all glitters? No, you can't. And you'll see why here in a little bit. Before I get into the sugaring though, I am doing two nails. I don't know if you want to even call them, they're all like accent nails. All my nails are accent nails today. But I'm doing Pina Colada on two of my nails, and these nails I'm going to do my cheetah print on. I'm not going to show you how to do the cheetah print. I do have a video on here that's, I have a couple actually, that I do cheetah print on, so you can go and watch those if you want full details on how I do the cheetah print. But I don't want to be redundant, so I didn't do it for you on this video. But like I said, go watch the other two. I'll link them in the description box if you want to see how I do my cheetah print nails. Anyway, I'm going to let you watch me do my application of the Pina Colada. And why is this my favorite color? I don't know. I just love it so much. It's so easy to work with. It applies so smoothly. I think it goes really well with my natural skin color. So it's always like it's one of my fallbacks. I think I have like a top 5. Maybe I'll do a video on that. What are my top 5 fallback dip colors? You guys want to see a video like that? Maybe I'll do it for you. Anyway, I'm going to let you watch me finish up the application for the pina colada, and I will be right back. Stay tuned. So check this out. Thank God for Peel Off Base Coat. So this is the red glitter that I was going to use, and I did an ombre effect on my thumb and my pinky with Danger by Kiara Sky and the red by the glitter by Cuccio, and that's what the sugary nail looks like. See how it looks like there's just too much white acrylic in there, and it didn't sugar the way I wanted it to. So I took it off, I yanked it off, and now we're gonna go play with Sparkle and Co. I got this in the subscription bag, the October subscription bag. It is the same stuff that I used for my Northern Lights mani. We're just going to use it in a bit of a different way. So as a backdrop for the sugar nail, I'm going to go ahead and use black, because the glitter, God, I have like no words today. The glitter from Sparkle & Co. is, or it seems to be, a black base with blue iridescent sparkles in it. So I'm like, I'm going to do black as a base, and then we're going to sugar as, you know, one of the final steps. So I'm going to go ahead and watch. I'm going to let you watch. Oh, it's a day, you know? It's a day. I'm going to let you watch me do my application for the black, and it's going to be a story time. I have a great story for you guys. You may have noticed I have a splotch of blue ink on my hand, and that splotch is there for a reason. I'm going to tell you why. These things just happen. It's timing. So as most of you probably know, I am a huge animal advocate, and I volunteer at my local Humane Society. It's HSTC, Humane Society of the Treasure Coast. I will link their information down below in case any of you kind people feel like donating. But anyway, so I volunteer at HSTC. I do cat care, I do feline behaviorism, and I do a lot of the scheduling for the main shelter. We have a bunch of different locations. I work at one of the thrift stores. We do have animals for adoption available at our thrift, cats only, and proceeds from the thrift, purchases or whatever goes towards the shelter. So one of my good buddies who lives a little up north from me, he's like an hour away, he adopted a cat from my shelter about a year ago. And the cat is awesome. His name is Carl from The Walking Dead. We have a theme going. I have 2 cats with Walking Dead names. I have Daryl and Negan. And so anyway, he adopted a cat a year ago, and he's been wanting a sibling for Carl for some time now, and he's been in and out of my shelter amongst other shelters as well, trying to find a good fit for his cat, which I completely appreciate. You don't want to be impulsive with animals. Every animal really has a personality, and you want to make sure it's a good match. I'm kind of like the matchmaker in the animal world. I don't know. My husband would call me Dr. Doolittle or like Ace Ventura. Cats of every size and shape just floof on their backs when I get near them. Weird. Anyway, so I recently got a cat named Corbin into my thrift, and he's been in the thrift for a little bit now, definitely a good couple of months, and he was the sweetest cat ever, and I keep telling my buddy Matt about it. I'm like, you need to come in and check this cat out. So long story short, he makes his way to thrift, and I introduce him to Corbin, and it was literally love at first purr. The two just instantly had a connection. He was laying on Matt's lap, and he was so happy, and Matt was so happy, and the face both of them made was priceless, and he, felt like he was ready to adopt the cat. So I was fortunate enough to be on shift that day, so I was able to do the adoption, and it was just like a full circle moment. I saw Corbin when he came in, and I've worked with him a lot, and I call him one of my circus cats. If you think that you can't train a cat, you are dead wrong. Dead wrong. I train cats all the time. They're very food motivated, so I train them to do all sorts of weird stuff. Anyway, so that splotch of ink on my hand is from when I did his adoption. I did his adoption today, and I don't know, it made me so happy. I'm smiling. I don't know if you can hear it. I am. I'm smiling so big just thinking about the adoption that I did and how perfect it was. It doesn't always go that way. Sometimes you just never know who you're adopting an animal out to. We don't screen a whole lot. We don't like check references or anything, but we do always check the do not adopt registry to make sure we're not adopting an animal to, someone who kicks cats or anything like that. But still, you don't know how things go. Not all the adopters want to keep in touch, but I get pictures. I mean, literally did the adoption just today, and I'm already getting a million pictures, and he's super comfy in his new home, poor sweet kitty, and so it's good. Anyway, that's my little story time and explanation of the giant blue splotch of ink on my hand. So I'm going to let that story sink in and let you guys all have a moment, and I'm going to let you guys watch me finish up doing my application of this black, and well, guess I'm done. Oh man, do I talk too much? Anyway, I'm going to scrub my nails up and encapsulate. What am I going to do? Yeah, I'm going to scrub them up because I don't like putting my nails into clear dip powder without having, all the excess off. And I do encapsulate in clear even though I'm doing sugar because it adds a layer of strength. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that real quick, and I will be right back. Okay, so it's file time, and you'll notice probably that I am only filing the black nails. That's because I had already filed the pina colada nails when I was attempting this the first time with the red and glitter and dip powder that didn't work out. That's just chilling there, watching me all sad and feeling inadequate. So I'm gonna go ahead and file up and e-file my black nails only, since the other ones are all done. I'm gonna let you veg out for a little bit and watch me do all my filing and stuff. And I'm gonna come back when it's time for the sugar process, which is super easy. It does involve gel polish. So for those of you that can't dig on the gel polish because of allergies and stuff, I apologize. I haven't tried this with regular dip base, although I may, just to see if, some of you guys can do it with the dip base as well. But for now, I'm just doing it with the gel polish. So yeah, I'm gonna let you guys finish watching me do this, and we'll get into the sugaring here in just a little bit. Alrighty, stay tuned. I'll be right back. Yes, you are not hallucinating. I am buffing my nails. I only buff my black nails. And I only do that because I feel like black or, any super... I'm sorry if you can hear background noise. My cat's trying to squish through the blinds in my window. I only buff over the dark colored nails because I find that sometimes those lines of demarcation that you get from filing or e-filing, you can see really, really well, when you top coat. So I like to buff over the darker colored nails just to get rid of some of those lines of demarcation before top coat. So I'm going to bust out my Model 1's No Wipe Gel top coat. I'm going to let that nail hang out right there. See? It's being punished. Not that I don't like it. I really like the red glitter. For the sugaring, though, it just didn't work out well. So anyway, I've got my my black and blue glitter from Sparkle & Co. And this is what we're gonna do. This is all we're gonna do. I'm gonna put on my my gel top coat, and I am gonna apply this. Not that I don't always apply it carefully, but perhaps more carefully than usual, because I don't want to get any of that dip powder on my skin, or on my cuticle, because it's not like I'm going to file, in shape after I'm done doing the sugar. It's pretty much just going to be where it's going to be. I do clean up ever so slightly around the sidewalls with a file after I've cured it, but you'll see how it comes out. So now that I've gotten that, and I'm not capping my edge. I took it off the free edge if a little got on there, and I'm just going to take a swatch stick. You can use a cuticle pusher or whatever spoon, and I'm going to spoon that over the wet and uncured gel polish top coat. And this you want to use the no wipe top coat for, just because you don't want any sticky inhibition layer after you're curing. You want to make sure it's completely dry to the touch and hard when it's done curing. So I'm literally pouring that over, making sure that it's a nice even layer, tapping off any excess. I'm not brushing it. I've cured it and now I brush it. This is completely cured. And look at that sugar effect. And it's on there. It is on there. I still have it on right now. I'm rubbing it right now. It's textured. It feels like a really fine grit sandpaper. It's not like abrasive or anything. I wouldn't file your nails with your sugared nails, but it's on there, not coming off. Had it on for 2 days now. So I'm going to go ahead and do this with the other two nails. And again, the process is apply the gel top coat. While it's wet, pour on whatever glitter you want to use to do sugaring. Tap off excess. Do not brush anything off. You're going to cure it. And I cure it in my LED UV for 2 minutes, 2 full minutes. And I find that when you're adding acrylic to gel powder, I guess it changes the chemistry of the gel polish. Did I say gel powder? I don't know. You guys know what I'm saying. When you're adding acrylic to the gel polish, it does change the chemical something in the gel polish. So you do have to cure it for a little bit longer than you normally would. Normally I cure my top coat for 1 minute in my LED UV. I cured this for 2 minutes in my LED UV, and it came out just perfect. And if you have any spillage on the side, you can clean it up. You can use a cuticle stick, or I use my dotting tool here, but you can use whatever you need to clean up off the edge if you have a little spillage. So I'm gonna let you finish watching me do this, and then I'm gonna come back and show you just how durable the stuff is. I'll be right back, y'all. Did you guys laugh? My right hand had to sneak in because it's so pretty. I did take off the camo. See, look at this. I'm scrubbing this with my scrubby brush, and you don't see anything flying. There's no glitter flying everywhere. It is on there. I'm scrubbing. So anyway, yeah, I took the camo acrylic paint off my nail and just did a regular top coat and left it like that. And I'm kind of obsessed with that mani right now, so it had to sneak in and make an appearance and say hey. You know, I'm a nerd. So this is what I was telling you about before. I have my file, my regular file I always use, and I'm just going around on the sidewall and making sure that's smooth and, you know, making sure there's no excess hanging around anywhere. And it doesn't cause any lifting. It doesn't cause any damage to the glitter. No problems whatsoever. This was way easier than I anticipated it being, to be perfectly honest, because I had never done this before. You know, a lot of what you guys asked me to do is a learning experience for me too, which is why I call myself your guinea pig. I will try anything once. I'm going to show you exactly what happened. So I'm going to do a little nail art. Ready for this? Boom. How 90s vibes is that? I told you, like denim and cheetah, and oh my god, I freaking love it. Love this mani. Love, love. Glad I used my peel off base coat because I can save it and keep it forever. I'm like gross. I'm a weirdo. So thank you guys again so much for watching and subscribing and commenting and liking, and for all your love and support. I appreciate all of you so, so much. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I will see you all in my next vid. Love you, bye.